Three, two, one. We are recording
All right, we're
for
here.
the eighth week in a row, right?
No,
No, it's been
no.
like
This is
four or five.
this is five, I think. I think it's five. But anyways, Brandon, I believe I have a solution to your masturbating issues.
Dude, I
Have you
haven't
heard?
I haven't done it in 2 days.
You're going in the wrong direction, my friend. Have you heard of retard maxing?
No, I haven't. No.
All right, so retard maxing is basically where you just like fully indulge in what you're doing until you're just tired of it, bro. I think the solution lies into jerking off so much that like you're just like, ah, man, I don't even want to.
Yeah, but that could apply to anything, and that
Exactly. That's the
that
beauty of
doesn't.
retard maxing.
But
That's the beauty of it.
that doesn't like apply to like addiction, bro. Like I think if you're an
It
addict,
does. It does. I've been listening to this guy uh, for like a few years now, and he's kind of like one of those dudes on YouTube. So it's like a self-help, motivating kind of guy. You know, I got into him during the breakups a few years ago,
yeah,
and he went from like this like super like, oh dude, you got to be stoic to, you got to like carry the boats. You got to stand on business. Just positive overall. Good messaging, but like now he's like in this phase where all he's talking about is retard maxing. He's like, you got a nicotine problem, vape even more. All right, you got a jerking off problem, jerk it even more. Like fully dive into it until you've just like hit an absolute wall. Because that's the only way you're gonna be like, fuck, I can't do this anymore.
nah. I think I would
It worked. I
probably.
jerked off 6 times in 2 days, and now I haven't jerked off in like 2 days.
You probably have no emotion right now. You probably don't give a fuck about anything.
I'm a fucking Terminator, dude. I can do
Just like,
anything. What do you want me to do? Kill a bunch of kids? Roger that. Yeah. No, but no, that's nice. That's nice. Good for you. 2 days?
yeah. I
Are
mean,
you okay? Did you get puss within those 2 days though? Is
yeah,
that
I
holding
did.
you over?
Yeah, I just got pushed
Yeah,
yesterday.
dude. So when Monday comes around, jerk off 3 times a day, dude. Do it till it hurts.
Oh my god,
You physically can't jerk off anymore.
dude, I'm afraid to get like a calluses like around my dick, like to where I can't even feel pleasure anymore. Dude, I know that I only have like 20% like of the pleasure just because they cut off, like my
I
foreskin.
think they're making that up, dude. I think Europeans made that up to make themselves feel better about having fucking Schmiegel or whatever the fuck it's called all the time, like in their dick. It's
Yeah,
called like Schme. I don't know. It's some like weird like dick cheese that like just hangs out in your dick when you're uncircumcised. But
schmegma,
Schmegma. Thank you.
schmegma,
Schmiegel. A
schmiegels.
little little ring dude pops out of your dick and it's like, ah, precious. Every
I
time
don't know what's more
like sees a
disgusting of a
pussy.
word.
Yeah.
Like I brought the topic up to Allison about like me kind of being upset that they took my foreskin like without like my consent, and she laughed in my face. Like people do not give a fuck about that shit.
They don't.
No,
They don't. No, that's tough. But while we're on the same topic, I wanted to talk about the clips I posted from
that
last week's pods.
that's
So
tough.
I posted a clip about like your dad calling me gay. I posted a clip about the like threatening your girlfriend in public. And then I posted a clip where we were talking about like, how you could like search up an OnlyFans girl's name and like you get it for free. And then also like how you like were talking about how you were masturbating too much.
You really posted
Dude, the
that?
algorithm. I did. But the algorithm hated it, bro. The algorithm, 0 views, 0 views.
I
The
think because we're
others got
talking
like a
about that.
thousand plus. Just
Okay.
because we're talking, like you can talk about beating up your girlfriend, you can talk about being bullied, being called gay, but as soon as you talk about jerking off, dude, they're like they don't want anybody to see it.
Dude.
Fucking, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up world we live in, dude.
Yeah, and that's kind of strange because a TikTok is like all like OnlyFans girls.
I know
Yeah.
it's a problem. How do you think society solves like the OnlyFans girl like
Oh my god,
problem? What do you think's
bro!
gonna happen?
I wanted to talk to you about that, dude.
Dude, again, apes.
I was going back to like, I was like, where did this all start? When did the world end? And what I picture in my head is around when we were in like a middle school, girls started to wear a yoga pants. That was the beginning of the end. Any girl that wore yoga pants in like the fourth grade, OnlyFans check
So,
now.
so facts. Those are facts. But what do we like? How do we counteract this problem? Like, what's the solution?
Um,
What if we started wearing yoga pants?
dude, I know
We
the
had our
solution.
kids out all the time.
Sharia, Sharia law, bro. Bring it back. You don't have one person live from OnlyFans like in a Saudi Arabia, bro. Not one.
That's true. that is true. Um, dude, I don't have a solution for the OnlyFans problem. I'm gonna sit on that one and bring it back to you next week. But I did think more about the homeless issue.
Dude, I got a lot to say. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm making progress on it. Hear
What'd you
me
get?
out. It involves Mr. Beast. All right. Mr. Beast's channel has like a net worth of like I think $1.5 billion, right?
Mhm.
There's 770,000 homeless people in America. If you divide that up, that's $1,200 for every homeless person. $1,200 to a homeless person is like, that's the gold mine. So here's what you do. Say, listen, we're doing a Mr. Beast games. All you have to do is get chained up in this square in the desert for 3 days. You get an umbrella, you get, access to water, but you can't leave this square, right? And so like,
What would be
you
the
do
purpose
from
of that?
there, the purpose is that they're going to sweat out all the drugs and alcohol, right? But if they don't want to, like if they if and this is going to go two different directions because there's going to be people that don't want to stay and there's going to be people that want to win, right?
Yeah.
So the people that don't want to win, you say, all right, that's fine. You give them the illusion of a choice. You say, all right, we got a secondary challenge that's a little bit easier. We'll give you $200 if you can do this. And then like on the other side of it, it's like, all right, you guys did well. If you could do this other challenge, we'll give you even more money. And you just keep doing that for like 2 weeks to where they fully detox, right? And everybody's watching it. So all the funds that come from the views, like of watching this like phenomenon of like helping the homeless, will go towards like housing for them.
See, I don't think
All the revenue.
housing is the issue.
No, the issue is the drugs and the alcohol.
Yeah. See, like
But
like
it doesn't
you go.
end. It doesn't end.
Okay.
But the housing has a catch. It's going to be like its own. It's going to be like Arkham City, basically, like totally disconnected.
It's its own island.
Yeah. Basically, at the end of it, they get some money, but then they go to this like island or like separate area where like it's just them to like rebuild their own society a little bit, and like from there, like they've totally detoxed, and they can either start a revolution or they can just all go back to their old ways and die in that area. What do you think about that?
I think that's the plot like Arkham City, where they're just like like fuck a Gotham
Dude.
City. Like we're tired of the bullshit. Just put them
Dude,
in their own little
just
container.
imagine you finish the Mr. Beast games, you're finally just chilling, you're high again, and one dude's like, "Oh fuck, it's the bat!" Like,
Yeah, imagine like he beats you up for being homeless. Like it's illegal to be homeless.
but that's the next video. Mr. Beast says, now we're gonna do being Batman in homeless Arkham City. So he tries to suck as Batman, and he stops crime.
Dude,
So okay, that's the kicker.
Yeah.
That's the kicker. While they're gone, we set up this whole new society, and like we establish this lore. Like we make them believe like there's actually in a Batman, and like if Batman catches you doing drugs, he beats the shit out of you.
You know, like we could skip all of that Hunger Games like bullshit and just go straight to having a Batman. That just that just beats the shit out of homeless people. Let's just have that.
Dude, that's a great idea. Dude, just be like all over the news. New mysterious Cape Crusader just murdering homeless people for doing drugs.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea.
you know, there's a strange a phenomena that's happening here in Hawaii where like they are getting introduced to like black homeless people now, and it's such a strange a culture shock. It's like it's like two different levels of ratchet like are meeting for the first time. I don't know. I was driving around and I was a witness like a territorial dispute like between this huge obese black woman and this small little scrawny like Asian guy, and they were like wrestling like over a tent. That was actually what's going on. And I was like, dang.
They're kind of like Pokemon battles.
Yeah.
Like a Rattata versus a monkey.
Like, don't say monkey, bro. You're canceled.
Dude, those was just the first starter Pokemons that came to mind.
You said monkey, not even Mankey.
It's Mankey, fuck. I still would have been in trouble, dude. Alright, I take it back. A lot of people can be they can be Caterpies.
Yeah, that's perfect. And
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, the homeless around here are pretty crazy.
My dad is on the verge of homelessness. He's in full Rat King mode right now.
Yeah.
I got my yearly phone call where he's like, my life's over. I'm about to be homeless. And I've become numb to it because it just happened. Funnily enough, anytime I receive, like I'm going to receive any of my inheritance money from my other side of the family, I get a call like, Zack, like, I'm really struggling right now. And I'm like, oh yeah? What's going on? But like, that could just be coincidental. But he calls me and he's like, dude, you know, my fucking car insurance, they took out the whole fucking premium. Henry had to get fucking medication for, you know, his fleas and ticks, and then the doctor bill surprised me. So he called me just a few days ago, and like his rent's like $2,500. He had to spend like $2,000 on random shit, so now he's only got $500 to his name, and he like can't pay his rent. And he's like, I'm gonna get fucking evicted, and dude, I'm just like, damn, dude. I'm like, you know, I'm making jokes. I'm like, you gotta go on Craigslist, start sucking some toes. he's like having a full mental breakdown. He's like,
he's pissed.
I'm such a loser, dude. And it is sad, but I've had to get like numb to it to a degree. But like, dude, total Rat King move. He went on ChatGPT and was like, you know, how do I get myself out of this situation? And one of the things was like reaching out to a church for like donations. So he's literally like talking to a church right now to like get them to pay his rent.
Rat King,
a Jew's rent. A Jew's rent. I literally like it was like I was like, come on, man, you're getting a church to pay your rent? That's fucking crazy. But
what a crazy a loophole that he just happened upon.
Yeah, and then I was like, dude, you think your situation's bad? And I gave him the lore about your dad, and he's like, all right, so what if I just had like a stroke tomorrow? I'm like, what are you even talking about, dude? You're fine right now, all right? Like, you're broke. You'll figure it out. The Rat King always figures it out. I was like, ask that girlfriend that you don't want to call your girlfriend to help you out. He's like, can't. I'm like, why? He's like, she helped me out last month. I was like, all right, dude.
The Rat King survived last month.
And he's like, the fucked up part is that 1 month I get my Social Security. And I'm like, dude, you got one more month of being a rat. Like, that's, like, you can see the horizon.
I don't think like you get like that much anymore for.
Well, I think he's gonna get like $1,400.
That's nothing.
But what helps,
Yeah, it does
like if
help.
he's working part time, it helps. It helps. So yeah, I don't know what the move is for him right now. He's telling me like, oh, you got to take the dog and all this stuff. Whatever, dude. Like, I love my dad.
Yeah.
I'm also not hating on him. He's the fucking man. But he'll survive this.
Would you give him a space at your house?
No, dude. There's no space here. There's no space here. I got Sean. I got Rosie. We got 3 cats. Henry's a fucking menace to the cats, dude. And I don't know. I was talking to Rosie about it. She's like, I'm like, what, are we going to let him stay on the couch? And she's like, yes. And I was like, no. I was like, if we let this guy in, he's never going to leave. But, I'd offer him to park his car next to my house. He'd come in, use the shower, use the kitchen. But, like...
He's going to be homeless. You're going to let your dad be homeless right next to you.
Yeah, 100%, dude. He can use the shower. He can use the bathroom, the kitchen. He can hang out, but, like, when I'm home, dude, he's got to go Uber drive or something.
He blew like his load on you like a little too early. Like when he was asking for that money, like all that long ago, he should have held on. Like he should not have went.
He should have held on. No, dude, he milked me way too early, dude. He literally, like when he was like in the hospital. This is when I first got my inheritance. I'm getting ready to buy a home. He goes to the hospital. He's laying in bed. He's like, Zach, please just lend me $5,000. I'm like, fuck you, dude. He's like, you're gonna do this to your dad in the hospital? I'm like, yeah, dude. They'll fucking guilt trip me. But anyways, it'll be fine.
He's gonna
He'll
be
work
fine.
It out.
He's the Rat
He'll
King.
Be fine. He's the Rat King, dude.
Honestly, I think he needs like a roommate. I think he like thrives with that like interaction.
He does, but like he also hates it. Like he doesn't like going out, doesn't like being around people. But anytime he is, everybody loves him. Like he needs like friends and shit, dude.
Yeah.
We should get our dads together. We should have them live together. They can have a podcast,
dude,
and we can just like watch it and make fun of it.
Your dad would hate my dad.
Would he?
I love my dad. He's just too like, I wouldn't say like a country bumpkin, but he's just an asshole.
No, that's fair.
He's an asshole.
That's fair.
He would just like bitch up your dad every day, be like, "Oh, how's that dog? How's that little dog going?" And like,
yeah,
I love my dad, but he can be a dickhead, and like it's just how he bonds with people.
He starts calling my dad gay.
Yeah, he would definitely call your dad gay.
Dad's calling me. He's like, I don't appreciate being called gay at 64 years old.
Well, dude, your dad went down like the old man, like a gay route.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Like, he
bitched
literally
up a little
all
bit.
he had to do was he did. He's 10 years too early. In 10 years, I would have had the money to like support him. But he's given up way too quick. You know what I mean? I don't know. I get it. Like if anything, he's addicted to laziness, and I get it. Like I don't want to do shit either. But dude, you got to stand on business sometimes. And
yeah,
homie does not want to stand on business.
Dude, I mean, my dad's the opposite, where your dad is like a pessimist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my dad is an extreme optimist. Like
overly optimistic.
After like all this all has happened to him, he's also being sued by the business that he got rid of to retire.
Oh, no way.
The guy who bought him is upset that my dad is working in the exact same like a county as him, because like on the contract he's not allowed to be like in the same county for like 3 years. Yeah, because like the business like is just my dad. Like he goes out, he does like the biminies and shit on boats.
Yeah.
And my dad is like the best at it in the county.
So he's stealing business from the business he sold to.
Yeah. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So he's got the lawsuit, he's got the health issues, he's got the divorce, And then like
And he's like, nah, I'd win.
he's like hitting me up. He's like, I'm gonna move to Tennessee and buy a trailer park and fucking run the entire place, bro. Like
Honestly,
he's got no money.
that's
He's just
yeah.
he's pretty delusional, but
Yeah. No, dad did the same thing with me. One time he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy a cabin for me and Henry and like live in like this remote area, and I'm like, shut up, dude. Like you literally go to the hospital like every fucking other day. Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
you would not
fucking,
last in the woods either.
No. He would hear one creepy sound and be like, yeah.
Nah, I enjoy how much like my dad like bitched up. Like it made him like a way nicer person.
True. I'm on the opposite end. Like my dad fell from grace in my eyes, but I think what it really now I've come to terms with it because like I think my dad was always just that way, but I saw him through this like kid lens and thought he was the man. Because like growing up, like my mom, my grandparents would always be like, "Your father, like you better watch out for him. He's gonna take your money." And I was like, "Dad would never do that." And now,
Yeah, that's messed up
I'm
to
like,
say
damn,
to your kid.
you're right.
Bro.
Yeah, but listen, my dad's the man. I still love him.
Yeah,
He's
he's the
hilarious.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a
I
good
can't hate
dad.
on him.
He's a great dad. Like
Yeah, he's a great dad.
even like without money, you can still be a good dad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I remember the stories of like your stepdad and like your
Oh, dude,
a stepbrother you had for like a few years.
that was fucked up.
Dude, that was a fucked up fucking a situation.
I still remember, dude, getting my ass kicked, and like it was with my stepbrother, and we had like all the neighborhood friends around, and like once he started pummeling, everybody else started too, and like our buddy across the street, like still our friend to this day, just like stood there and watched, bro. Just did not have my back whatsoever, bro.
Dude, that's rough, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then I remember one time too, like this other kid in the neighborhood, like him and my stepbrother and like that friend of ours, like they were kind of like ganging up on me, and like this one other kid was like, "I'm gonna go get my fucking machete. I'm gonna get my machete and fucking cut you." So I go back home and I get a pocket knife, and I'm like, "You better fucking wait for me!" And then they all freaked out. We're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" and like called like 911. And like the cops came to my place, and then
Oh really?
yeah, dude,
What a
it was
bunch
just,
of bitches, bro.
dude, I know, bro. Like the Zack hate was very real back in the day.
It was
I got it at home. I got it at middle school.
unnecessary. I'm I'm surprised you didn't like go like school shooter route. Like I think if it was
Oh,
you like
thanks.
today, like in school, you probably would have went to school shooter route. Like it's a lot easier to be a school
Oh, I
shooter now.
wouldn't, dude. No, I wouldn't.
No, but
Look. I was a champ about it. I was
Well,
a champ
yeah.
about the Zack hate.
yeah, to brag to you, bro. Like that's a testament level high to your character. Is like you
Thank
didn't
you,
let it
thank you.
like dissolve you into a very hateful person.
It just gave me a crippling porn addiction. That's it.
Yeah,
The only place I found love.
dude.
X hamster videos.
I wonder about like all the people that got expelled, like that guy Kevin, like from high school, who
Careful with names.
threatened like to bomb the school. I mean, fuck that guy.
Oh, that kid? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that guy, dude. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay, I got a funny story about him. So, like, I had tech class with him freshman year, and, like, he would ask to use the bathroom every day, and he would disappear for 20 minutes. And
You'd be beating it.
everybody was like, everybody's like, he's beating it. He's beating it. And, like, one day, like, we had, like, bring, like, food. Like, it was, like, one of those, like, little parties. Everybody brings food and just hangs out. And he brought like a cake, and just nobody would touch it. Nobody would touch it. But even
That's so
better than
mean.
that, I remember I was in Miss McNellis's class, and I was in there with him and Harrison, and like one time, like him and Harrison got into like a pissing match, and he was like, "Well, at least I don't go to the bathroom and fucking jerk off every day," and like he was like, that's not fucking true. And like literally Miss McNellis was like, well, we're all wondering what you're doing.
Dude, she would stand for the bullying.
Dude, the next day he was like, I'm shooting the school. I mean, I get it. If you get caught jerking off at school, that's a reason to shoot up the school, bro. Oh, dude.
Dude,
Okay.
that would be the worst. That would be the worst.
I got a hilarious jerking off at school story.
Yeah.
So, I'm guilty as charged, dude. Like 6th, 7th grade, every day at school, multiple times a day. And I remember, you know, like
Hell
before
no,
like
dude.
class
That's
would start
fucked up.
at
Don't. That's so gross.
Dude, okay, so like before like the day started, like you would kind of hang outside the classroom. You could still go in like use the bathroom, but like there was like a waiting period.
Yeah.
So like there was like 10 minutes till like class started, and I was like, yeah, all right, I guess I get to bust a nut before the day begins. You know, it's like my equivalent of smoking a cigarette in middle school. So I go in, and like I bust a nut, and I walk out, and immediately I'm like, oh shit, like I forgot to flush. And this kid coming to like use the bathroom, and he was like the biggest bully at our school. I'm not gonna say his name.
Oh, I know
But,
what you're
like,
talking about.
He was coming to like go in the bathroom, and I was walking out, and I knew I forgot to flush my jizz, dude. I had a fucking jellyfish in there, you know, and and I was like, thank dude, and I was like, oh dude, some fucking kid jerked off in there. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, dude, he just fucking jizzed and didn't even flush it. He's like, no,
let me see.
And like, dude, the smartest maneuver I ever had.
like how huge were the loads like in middle school?
Enough to be like, that's jizz in the toilet.
Dude, that's when like I first like actually started like to jerk off too. So,
Well, I was,
dude,
I was jerking way before
your
that.
experience. You're like in the first grade, like jerking.
Earlier. I was in preschool, dude. I remember being like 4 or 5 years old, like doing it under the slide. So I was just ripping air nuts for like years. And then like one day, I'll never forget it. I was in my 1-bedroom apartment with my dad. So he's like sleeping in the bedroom, and like you go out of the like living room. It's living room, kitchen, like a small dining area. And the dining area was like there was like a wall and then like a hallway. So you'd walk out, and like if you looked left, that's like where like we had our computer in like the dining area. So like I would just like watch porn and like, you know, just like look out. And one day it just started coming out. So I would just like shoot it on the floor, like in the carpet, and like smush it with my foot.
Your dad's like 28 years old or something, or like whatever. He's like, why is there fat loads in the fucking carpet?
It looks like there's jizz everywhere.
Like it's our dog jizzing everywhere.
We had a female dog, dude. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
I hated it. Like when I would go over like to like a buddy's house, and I don't know what it was. Every time a buddy would have like a male dog, it would jizz on me every time I came over. Like it didn't matter about the dog or like about whose house it was at. Every male dog I know has put cum on my shirts.
I could just see you like going to your friend's house and be like, yeah, dude, I don't know why your dog like comes on me all the time, and like every time your friend leaves the room, you're just jerking the dog off.
No, you know what it was?
Strangest thing, dude.
The strangest thing, dude. Your dog has the biggest dick too. It's so weird. No, I know what it was. You told me in high school that I used to like smell like hamburger.
Yeah, you did, dude. Your BO was like hamburger.
It was like these dogs were coming for my hamburger smell, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
I was talking to Alice about the pod, and she gave us like some points, like to talk about.
Okay. Did she listen to it?
No, she
She's
hasn't.
just giving us points.
Yeah.
All right. Lay them on me.
I don't think Allison is going to give us like a watch. So
Just tell her to watch the clips.
yeah. So one of these points is a tap water.
Oh, okay.
You know, to talk about if it's okay to drink. um, a prediction for the next Avengers movie.
Okay.
It's a good one. Steel Ball Run anime about to come out soon. Dude, how to handle the homeless. We've already been talking about that, so
Okay.
she's on point.
All right.
And she wants us to talk about a performance,
Okay.
like
We're gonna
like
land on that one.
yeah, like
There's too many. There's too many topics there.
yeah, too many topics. Like I don't care about tap water, so we can skip that.
I
one.
don't either. All right. So male performance. Like, what does she want to know about it? Like, what are our struggles?
Like no, like
what are our
why?
tips?
Like why is it like performative, like to drink a matcha in like a library? Like why are men
Or
doing
to like
that?
put on an act.
Yeah,
First off, I like matcha, so
no,
you know, if I'm at the library and they sell matcha, maybe I'm gonna get a fucking matcha latte. But there is an art to like, going out and like, it's kind of like the birds when they like, put their feathers up and they dance.
Yeah,
Like, back in our time we had to like wear super tight jeans, have like the swoosh hair, and just show our feathers. Um, but the thing is, I would say none of that works. I think the more you try in any regards, to like impress a woman, the more likely you are to fail.
yeah. I mean, it's all about how you act too. Like you can't be performative like that on purpose and expect, you know, a woman like to be attracted to it. Like in my experience, women are always attracted to um, a testosterone based actions. Like
Mm-hmm. So
like you
catching
working
you in
out
the act.
or like
Yeah,
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 like you
yeah.
jerking off and shit. Like you being a boy is pretty attractive, like to women.
I
You
would
being
say,
you being a peacock is not really attractive to women.
yeah, I would say just being yourself, dude. Just being like focusing. Have you, dude? Build a garden and the butterflies will come, bro. Like, do what you enjoy in life. You know, like fucking just do what you do what you do and be the best at what you do. Like that, because that's the best for yourself and the best version of yourself. You're gonna attract the best of others.
I don't think that's
So,
completely true though with everyone. Like there are some pretty retarded people out there that
all
like
right,
if you're
give me an
into
example.
if you're a brony, you're gonna get
Okay.
one type of woman and that's
But dude, if
if
you
you
were the
like it,
best brony, you're gonna get that woman.
yeah, you're gonna get the best options that the bronies have. Like, yeah, there is a hierarchy to every like personality trait. You know,
Exactly. Like, if you're a brony, do you really want to like get a girl that you gotta like convince into thinking it's cool? Like, we slow roll things into our girlfriends, to get them to like it. Anime,
you
being
cannot
one of
put like
them.
a brony into that like regard. Like you can't edge your girlfriend into being a brony.
Speak for yourself, dude. I've been working on this for 8 years with Rosie. I'm about to roll it in.
I'm about to just let her know about my Apple Cash or whatever it is.
Like, babe, there's something I've been wanting to ask you for a long time. She's like, oh my god, he's finally gonna propose. And you're just like, will you please watch My Little Pony with me?
Yeah, I can hear some popping in your mic.
Yeah, I was tapping my mic. I'll stop doing it. I'll stop doing it. Allison, I appreciate your input on the podcast, but it really took a turn for the worse. We were laughing, having a good time before, and now this is boring as fuck.
Well,
Nah,
I want to talk
I'm
about
just
like
joking.
her buddies that she has here. There are some
Okay,
pretty
so
demented people that I would love to talk
do
about.
you? Okay, before you talk about that,
Yeah,
can I ask you this?
what's up?
Like, do you like? Does she hang out with like a lot of guys?
No guys, except
No
for a
guys.
gay
Okay,
guy.
a gay guy.
Yeah,
Is he like gay, or is it like
he's like.
undercover?
I hope he does not listen to this podcast, but he's a little twink Asian boy with a
We
high
should
pitched
have him on the
voice.
pod.
No, dude,
Okay.
he's a great guy. He's a fucking great guy.
Yeah.
Like
I bet.
he's a gay little a twink boy.
Nice. Nice. All right. Tell me about some of these crazy people.
So I would say every person from California that we've met and have gotten to know, you can explain
California.
all Californians as
Oh, like just Californians you meet. Okay.
yeah. Well, dude, this university is all Californians. There's
Okay.
like no Hawaiians here,
All right.
and yeah, they're all like a pretty a doughy people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Allison like was out with her buddy who has a car, and they parked in it like in a parking garage. Like they went and they got some coffee and everything. They came back and they lost like their parking ticket. So like the a parking attendee comes out to help, and they tell them like, hey, if you lost your ticket, like you gotta pay like a $25. And this girl
Yeah.
just starts like crying and bawling her eyes out instantly.
Nice.
And, like Allison's like I'm embarrassed for you. This is embarrassing.
Did she get out of the ticket?
Yeah, she did. Like they found the ticket, but she was crying the entire time. I was like, yeah.
Dude, the crying. Here, I can get behind the crying though. The crying works because like, I remember Rosie one time got pulled over for like speeding, and she just like bawled her eyes out, and like the cop just totally let her off. Like, I feel like sometimes that's what you got to do.
It's a move, but
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start crying.
I think it works even better with men. Like if you had like a
I think so
homeboy,
too.
like just crying his eyes out, like like a big black dude just crying like in the seat. Oh, bro,
Yeah.
it'd break my heart. It'd break my little heart.
Dude, it would. Like at work, like if I'm just getting roasted by my, like I just start crying. I just start pulling like a dad. I'm like, I'm a failure. My life's over.
Like I'm gonna die.
Like,
I'm gonna die soon.
all right, buddy.
And
Yeah.
Allison has this buddy who's like heavily like in the polyamory, which has been pretty interesting to see. She's this big, obese, ugly chick. I'm sorry if you're
Really?
gonna watch this.
I wouldn't have thought. I
Dude.
wouldn't have thought a polyamorous person would look like that.
Oh, it's like every kind of a generic.
Every poly looks like
Yeah. There's like the ugly guys, then like right in the middle is like some obese girl who just leads the pack. Well,
Yeah.
she's been like a banging guys here and explaining it to us like, oh, this guy's the biggest dick ever, blah blah blah. And when she starts to talk about her boyfriend's aspect of it, who she has like at home,
Yeah.
she's like, I don't understand. Like nobody wants to screw my boyfriend. Like I guess he's just too ugly like to screw. My perception is he doesn't want to screw anyone else, and he's in this weird kind of situation where he has to be poly because he loves his girlfriend.
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose his girlfriend.
That's the roughest situation, bro.
Get out of that, dude. Ugh.
Dude, and she's like, she's such a bitch to him too. Like you, as a girlfriend or boyfriend, you cannot talk shit about your partner to like your buddies. That's number one.
No,
rule.
you can't, dude. If you're talking shit about your partner, dude, like you know your relationship's going.
Number one rule. You can't do that.
You can't.
Yeah.
No. Well, sucks to be that guy.
Yeah, that's its own pain to understand, bro. But that makes me like feel so freaking blessed that I have a great girlfriend. So blessed. I'm so happy.
Yeah, me too. I remember like when I was younger, you know, I had like these crazy expectations. And like I loved Rosie, but like I was fucking 20, dude, you know. I was like, "Oh, fuck other chicks, but I love my girlfriend." I was living in fucking fairy world, you know. And like I talked to her about it, and I was like, you know, I want to like, you know, be in this like relationship or whatever, but I still want to I want to be able to go to a bar and fuck a random chick. Like I want to have those experiences in my youth and stuff.
That's a rough
And
conversation.
dude, it was a really rough conversation, and we were both really young, and she was like in that guy's position because like she didn't want to lose me, so she was like, all right, if that's how you really feel, like that's okay. I just want to know about it. And I was like, all right, because there's one person I want to have sex with, and she's like, who? And I was like, your friend, and she was like, no.
Dude, that's a dickhead
And
move.
it is, and like every bad thing that happened to me in my 20s, I totally deserved. And I want to put on the record, we are far beyond that. I love being in a monogamous relationship with my girlfriend, and I want to keep it that way. Uh,
Blessed.
Baby Jesus, dude. But yeah, it was just a shithead move like back in the day, and like I couldn't imagine going through that now, like coming up on my 30s. Like, dude, the idea of dating right now, I would, I just, dude,
We're
that would
just
suck.
too like out of the game. Like there's whole different rules now to dating that I don't understand.
Like I said, if this doesn't work, it's straight to Thailand.
Or like become like a monk like our buddy who just like does not bang like anything. And is,
We have a buddy that does that.
all right, I'm gonna bleep out the name.
Oh.
He's a
Dude,
monk. He's a fucking monk.
has he chosen the monk life?
No, I think the monk life chose him in that
Chose him.
regard.
Dude, what a dilemma, because that guy has a fucking horse cock, dude.
What a waste of
dude,
resources.
dude, what a waste. It's a cruel world, bro. It's a cruel world.
Yeah, like the irony of like the guy in the group that has the biggest dick probably is not using it whatsoever.
Ah, man. Stay blessed, brother. Stay blessed.
Honestly, like he's kind of helping out the rest of the world. Like you know
He is,
how
bro.
girls are like with big dicks, bro. They turn
Yeah.
crazy. Like they always like are on about it. But if you have an average peen, bro, like yeah, they love it like in the moment, but they don't talk about it after.
They don't love it.
They
They
don't talk
love you,
about it
dude.
after.
They love you, and they'll be like, "It's the perfect size." Like, shut up, dude. No, it isn't.
Dude,
No, it is. I hate hearing it's so big. It's the perfect size. It's not how you. It's not how big it is. It's how you. I don't want to hear any of that. I
I get
just want to block it out of my
so
mind.
pissed when my girlfriend says like, "Oh, it's so big." I'm like, shut the.
It's like, shut up. You haven't seen another fucking thing.
Yeah, you don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You're fucking with me right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a rough one when like you like talk to your girl and you're like, so like how big was your ex's? And she's like, oh, it's a little bigger, but I like yours more. It's like, oh, dude.
Have you talked to Rosie about that
Devastating.
at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So last guy, bigger dick, skinnier, bigger, but he had like a nutting issue. Like he would nut too quick, so she wouldn't really get much out of it.
That's a problem for her, not a
So
problem for that guy.
allegedly, yeah, exactly. That guy was good for him, honestly.
Guy's winning. And like,
Um,
like was that the guy from like the grocery store?
yeah, we're getting into too many
I'm
details here,
sorry.
but yeah, no, that's the
I'm
guy. That's
sorry,
the
bro.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Dude, imagine the heartbreak I had when I broke up with
oh, and she went straight to black
like
guys.
Olivia went straight to black guys. It broke my little heart.
I bet.
I mean, like the ego death that you have to have, like to live on after that moment. I've been at peace with
That's a tough
myself
one.
the rest of my life.
That's a tough one, dude. Because like I remember too, like after you guys broke up, anytime I like see her at a party, she'd be like accompanied with some like 7 foot tall black dude. And one time she showed up with three of those guys. They were like these basketball players from Australia, like in town or something. She brought them to one of my parties, and I was just like, "Damn, bro, that's fucking crazy." That was one of the weirdest parties I ever had, dude. I
It's
think
a
it was
Halloween
high school
party, right?
graduation.
Oh no.
It could have been Halloween. It could have been Halloween. It was either graduation or Halloween. But like, dude, it was. I think it was graduation because like I invited the whole school, including like weird kids, jock kids,
I
like
remember.
popular. Everybody came, and like I'll never forget. Like like there's three giant black dudes were there, and then there was this one kid. I'm just gonna call him Mr. W. Mr. W. He was like one of those kids that just kept to himself. Every time you talked to him, he'd be like weirdly fascinated with like World War II, and like he cool guy, but like really kept to himself and like tried to act older than he was.
Yeah.
Just just one of those guys, but good guy. But like, I just turn this corner and I see like them sitting next to each other, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this like fucking knife." He brought like this like foot-long knife to my party, and he just like started showing the black guy, and they're like, "What the hell is this, dude?" And that's it. That's the end of the story. Anyways, moving on.
No. What do you
Speaking
got?
of big black dudes, did you see Rampage Jackson's kid beat the fuck out of that wrestler?
No.
Okay, dude. Oh my god, it's crazy. I think I sent you a clip. So like Rampage Jackson's kid was like hanging out with like all these like pro wrestlers, and like this one guy came up and like smashed a beer on his head, and like they were about to fight and like they had to break it up, and then like the dude like apologized like, "Bro, I'm sorry, like cameras were rolling, like I thought you were another wrestler, like I was just trying to do like performative stuff, you know." And he's like, "Oh, dude, no worries." Like they shook hands, they made up, they were good about it. And then later that night, like during that guy's wrestling match, he just runs in the ring, suplexes the guy. When he suplexes him, knocks him unconscious, and then just beats the fuck out of him. Hits him in the head like 15 fucking times while he's unconscious, as hard as he can. And like the other wrestlers like can't get this guy off of him because they're not like real fighters, Like this is an MMA fighter. Anyways, he's like in jail right now, and
well deserved.
like Rampage. Yeah, no, for real. Rampage Jackson's like, I do not condone any of my kids' actions, dude. That is fucked up. But yeah, dude, you should check that out on Instagram. It was pretty fucking wild.
I gave you some reels. I was gonna give it to you as like homework real quick, but there are these guys that like will go up to like Asian people and talk like a gibberish. All right, I mean,
Nice.
like he's gotta be there.
All right. Dude, there's something funny that happened. You know, I have like all those cats that like hang around my house. There's like they're all stray cats, so they all got like balls and stuff. Like you've seen them. I sent you pictures of like the cats with balls and all that. Dude, like I hadn't seen them in a week. And I was just, I don't know. Sometimes they go on adventures, like whatever. I walk outside like a few days ago, and I see my boy Gohan. I'm like, Gohan, what's up? He comes up. I pet his head. He turns around. His ass is shaved, and his balls are gone.
Oh no!
Blood got abducted and fucking nipped.
Dang, wrong street, wrong time kind of thing.
Dude, they did that with like a bunch of the other boy cats too. So like, they all just got like fucking picked up by the fuzz, dude.
They just re-released them.
They just re-release them, yeah.
Yeah, like imagine if you got abducted. And they just like completely cut off your balls.
That would be crazy, bro. Just getting taken away, getting your nuts taken off, and they just send you back. Like, and you don't know like what the purpose is. So you're just like, what are they doing with my balls? Like, what are they making? Like, are they cloning me? Like, are they like building like an army of Zacks? What do they fucking do with these things, dude?
No, it's like, what gives us the right, like, to, like destroy like an animal's whole bloodline?
Dude, because we got like too many kittens like without homes. You know what I mean? But I feel you on that. The bloodline thing. Who's gonna fucking hunt the lizards after him?
Well, dude, I used to go like with Allison for her internship, and we used to go to this little area, like a little down, I think in like Naples, and we would identify a black tip like iguanas, like to kill them and stuff because they were a invasive species like to that area. And
did you grill them?
Well, the entire time I was like, what are we doing here? No, we did not grill them, bro. Her teacher would just blow their fucking heads off and like just walk away. I felt so bad.
You get paid like with like lionfish? Hey, kill those fuckers and get like $5 a fish.
No, I
'Cause I've been
think it
hunting those
was.
things all day.
Oh, dude,
They
that
were
looks
just like,
pretty
you can
fun.
kill these if you want. So that's like psychopathic, bro. That's how you get like kids that become like serial killers. You know, they kill like a bunch of small animals. Like,
Have you ever done
dude,
that?
no, but I accidentally killed so many animals as a kid, dude.
I know.
I'd always catch lizards and like I like built them like forts, and I would like I would like make little houses and stuff, and I'd use like stuff around the house, Scotch tape being one of them, and like I left a little piece of like sticky tape up, and his foot got stuck to it, and he burnt in the sun, like he like couldn't.
He shriveled up.
He shriveled up. Dude, I cried for like 2 days about it. And then
Yeah.
one time I was with Jack, and we were hunting a bunch of lizards, and we had like a giant jar of them, like this big. We had like 15 lizards. And you know that bridge in our neighborhood that like goes over the river? We're just like walking, and like, wow, dude, like, what are we gonna do with all these lizards? This is so fucking cool. He's like, I'll show you. And he just throws them all off the bridge. And he just like shotgun shot of lizards just flying in the air, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Ugh.
I, I'm very surprised. Like I don't like abuse my animals.
Why's that?
Only because like my dad and my grandpa like would just be okay like with like just like punching like your dog for doing something bad, some shit.
Yeah. What was the name of your dog again? That little white one
A
that your dad
Pudge.
had?
Pudge.
Pudge.
He was so dumb.
Dude, that little stinky dog was hilarious.
Yeah, dude, he died of like some weird cancer in his hind legs.
Oh,
It always happens with an animal. Like they always die of cancer. I
yeah.
don't know, but I
What
remember
was
one.
feeding these things?
I remember one time, like we're out back, like we're like at the bonfire and shit that I had like at my dad's house, and
Mhm.
and Pudge was just impervious to he would walk on top of the fire, just like start like looking around and shit. Like, Pudge, get the fuck out of there! He's like just looking up at us. He was. It was like he didn't have any touch or anything. Dude, he gave me a
He just reminded
scar.
him all the beatings you got from your dad.
Well deserved too, bro. I was eating a
He's
beef.
like, I get beat by my dad. My brother jerks me off, dude. I'm walking into the flames.
Don't say
I'm
my.
ending it all.
Yeah, dude, my brother loved those dogs, bro. He's the only
Oh.
person that I would actually guess was jerking off dogs back in the day.
Oh, that's terrible.
No.
I remember we had a buddy. He like stole our other buddy's phone and like put it in his dog's pussy.
What?
Anyways, that was a dark story. We should move on from that.
Would you just watch that whole event happen?
No, he was just like, "Yo, check it out. I put so and so's phone in your dog's pussy." Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, let's not go deeper into that one, bro. I think that's animal abuse.
All right. Yeah, that's too much. All right, what else you got?
Dude,
I'm just saying.
no, please explain your point. No, I think you deserve to like try to.
I'm just saying. I witnessed it.
Yeah, you
I
weren't
didn't-
a part of it. Huh?
I wasn't a part of it. Do you remember the Movie Man? Our friend we called the Movie Man.
Yeah,
Started
I
with a
do.
J.
I do. Yeah.
Remember when you guys were on Omegle? What you
Barely,
guys witnessed?
barely. What were
You don't remember what you guys witnessed?
No,
The raccoon?
no, I don't remember.
Dude, you blocked that out of your memory. dude.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, all right. I won't even bring it back up then.
Wait, what's
You guys witnessed a true like national crime.
it? Oh
taking
yeah.
place.
I mean, you remember like when like the Pain Olympics were a huge thing?
Mm-hmm.
What, dude? So like
That was rough.
what he's explaining is a guy was trying to like screw like a raccoon, right? That's like the whole
Ugh.
thing.
Yeah.
Dude, in the Pain Olympics, I remember this guy put like a cactus in his urethra, like a whole cactus.
Oh,
So like stretched it out and everything.
oh, Jesus! You know you had to practice for that too.
I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know you could stretch your urethra to
It's
be
like
like
I am gonna
this
win
big.
gold this year. I'm gonna go gold at the Olympics.
That
That's rough.
that like really explains how like a first world we are like in America. That
Hmm.
and our homeless like actually have a, a rights here, like
Hmm.
squatters'
Hmm.
rights.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, dude. That's crazy.
Like
Um.
I appreciate it only because it harks back to like the old west, where like
Hmm.
if you take something, it's yours until like you die for it, and then like it's another
Hmm.
person's.
Yeah.
That's the law of the west. Yeah, I think we talked about
Did
everything. I
you?
had my topics.
Uh, I was gonna ask you. Do you have any funny detention stories from back in the day? Because I went to like in school like detention
Yeah,
like on the regular. I honestly loved it. Like I was like full day to just like read books and color. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, it's pretty
But
fun.
one time, just dumb shit. Like I asked the teacher, like, can your eyebrows have dandruff like during biology? And she's like, straight to detention. I'm like, that was a legit question. The
Dude,
fuck?
I got written up for a bullshit all the time. Like after, like they have those like scholastic events and everything. Like they bring like a writer in or like a guy that can do like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a yo-yo
Yo-yo trick
trick
or something.
or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit. Then afterwards, like everyone's hyped off like the book and shit. Well, I pick up a Chandler and I put him like right here because he's a twink boy back then. And like we were just like, yeah, yeah, books, books, and I was like, yeah, Chandler, yeah. And we all got like referrals for that, like and a detention.
Dude, retarded. I got detention. Like I unfolded a stapler and shot a staple at somebody. That thing will literally go "Pew." Like it doesn't do anything. And it was like
Yeah.
they were just trying to impose power on us, bro. That's all they were trying to do.
Well, like the epidemic is that in like that public school especially is like they don't give a shit about what's happening. It's that like you're veering off from a different path and they want you. But then
Dude, you know what was
there's a who like unscrewed the razor off of his like
oh my
fucking
god.
sharpener and cut
You're
like
gonna
that
have to
other
edit that
guy.
one out.
He just fucking started cutting people and shit.
Oh, dude.
That's well deserved.
I don't think that was Brett. I think that was started with a T. But like Brett was like an accomplice. Like he gave him the pencil sharpener. And so
Which is like, why
yeah,
would you get in trouble for that? That's crazy.
the dumbest things. But I don't know. Yeah, dude, it's freaking wild. Like I would get referrals were the best because like they didn't mean anything.
They don't mean
I
anything
would
to.
get a referral. I would get a referral like every day in PE. I gotta come home. My dad be like, "You get a referral." I'm like, "Yep." They're like, "What'd you do today?" I was like, "Oh, I falcon punched the volleyball out of the court." Like every time we would play volleyball, I would just scream falcon punch and launch it. Same with like Hulk smash and stuff. And yeah, yeah. That's
Dude,
why I never got
yeah. I think
any
they're,
girls in middle school.
dude, no girls ever got like referrals. Ever. It was just boys. And of
It was just the
course,
homies.
like we act up because we're boys. You know.
Well, that's what we're gonna do, dude.
I remember I pantsed a Chandler in front of like the coach. Like you remember
Yeah.
coach?
Coach Theros or
Dude,
Coach Marisi? Which one?
uh, who's the guy with a little hot the country accent?
Coach there.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come
You gotta put some
on,
more
man.
effort in it, man. Come on, man.
Well, dude, he saw Chandler's little dick and he got so mad at us.
Dude, just imagine you already hate your job. You're putting alcohol in your coffee, you know, you're getting drunk on the job. Here's a PE teacher baking in the sun. And you just turn a corner and see a fucking 12-year-old's dick. You're like,
And like, what's the appropriate like reaction? like in that moment, like your career could be over just from like a witnessing like a little baby dick.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta think quick.
No,
You gotta be like,
I appreciate like the Chinese because I believe like in their schools you can have like your little baby dick out at times. Like it's pretty funny and shit, but like you don't get in trouble. like I appreciate that learning.
yeah, yeah. I've never been to any Chinese schools, but I'll
I'm
take
just
your
guessing.
word for it.
Well, dude, like imagine I was talking to Allison. I was like, why do people get traumatized by seeing a penis? Like, like
That's
if
the
you're,
weird thing. It's our culture, bro. Because
it's
like
just a
in
penis.
Japan, you bathe with your boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And yeah, it's just odd. I feel like the peens are so normalized, like everywhere else, but here it's like so like just, dude, let that thing out, let it breathe,
let it out.
free the peen.
And I think it would help with
Yeah.
like everyone that's got like a penis every now and then. You
Mhm.
know, like
Mhm.
you'd be like more okay with your tennis if it was just
Yeah.
like, oh, like 80% of the world has a tennis right now. Like I'm not
I
just
I really wish we had that kind of cultural appropriation, so you feel better about yourself. Um. Oh, Togepi.
she's so
Let me
cute,
see
bro.
that penis. Let me see that
Oh, she's
penis.
so,
Just kidding. Oh my god, so cute.
I know she's so small still.
Yeah. What are we at right now?
We're at
Losing brain
an
cells.
hour and 1 minute. I think like we
Oh,
got a
okay.
good
Let's end it,
pod.
dude. I'm getting weird. Let's end it.
All
Let's
right,
call it.
yeah. All right, guys,
All
it was
right.
fun.
Peace.
Peace out,
Peace
everyone.
out.